Turkey is making investments in countries on the African continent in a bid to develop a mutually beneficial relationship. It's part of Ankara's plan to diversify economic interests away from the Middle East and Europe. What's in it for all sides? This is Turkey in Africa, Decoded. Turkey is among the world's leading producers of textiles, automotive parts, and construction materials. As a G20 member state, Turkey's largest trading partners have traditionally been European Union members and these other countries. But behind the scenes, Ankara has been busy courting countries on the African continent. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan wants trade between Turkey and Africa to reach $50 billion by 2025. Now, this might seem an ambitious target given the current trade volume, but Erdogan might be onto something. In 2003, Turkey had a trade volume of $5.5 billion with African countries. By 2019, Turkey was trading with $26.2 billion. Now, these numbers have dropped to around $20 billion this year due to the coronavirus pandemic. One of the reasons for Turkey's interest in Africa? Well, Ankara sees a major reorientation of its economic and political interests in the past decade away from traditional power centers, for example, in Egypt. This has created space for Turkey to carve out new partnerships across Africa. Where in Tripoli, Turkey has supported the UN-backed government of national accord against the UAE-backed Khalifa Haftar. So how has Turkey gone about building its relationships in Africa, you might ask? Following a somewhat similar approach to China's. We recently heard Turkey's Minister for Trade use the term win-win, a firm favorite saying associated with China's engagement strategy in Africa as part of its One Belt, One Road initiative. Whereas China is cultivating new ties, Turkey is relying on its Ottoman past to gain new business access in Africa. Turkey has prioritized aid distribution and capacity building as well as vocational training, building schools and hospitals. For example, in Mogadishu, Somalia, Ankara renovated a 200-bed training and research hospital constructed by TİKA, Turkey's International Development Authority. Turkish soldiers are also training a 20,000-strong Somali National Army at a sizable military facility on the outskirts of Mogadishu. Now, how do I know this? Well, I traveled to Somalia and met Somali officers who spoke perfect Turkish. Turkish firms now operate Mogadishu's air and seaports, and Turkish Airlines flies to the city with a stopover in Eritrea. It's not just military matters Turkey is engaged in. It is looking to expand its ties post-pandemic into areas such as e-commerce, agriculture, and construction. Because countries in Africa with a history of Western imperialism might be a new frontier for the Chinese ripe for exploitation, Turkey has the benefit of time and of hindsight, of being connected to Africa by faith, and a belief in a shared future on equal terms. Let us know what you think on our YouTube channel, and I'm on Twitter at Ali_Mustafa.